very Merry Christmas and welcome to another episode of the Property Show. This year, we have seen the real estate industry remain as the most attractive and preferred investment options among individuals as well as investors. Why? Because it's one of the investments that has remained steady, strong, with high return on investment. Today we share the epic highlights of the year, taking us behind the doors of Kenya's most exclusive properties. We'll look at home ownership hiccups, interior decor ideas that charmed our hearts, Kenya Power on paying our electricity bills within our neighborhoods, and Safaricom 4G network. We have lined up a packed show, so sit back, relax, and let's enjoy. As always, there is something for everyone. "2016 has been an incredible year. You live once. If you do it right, once is enough." One of the projects that left a mark in our hearts is the Log Homes, a true work of art, Limuru Health Resort and Spa Residence.
Limuru Hills Health Resort, Spa and Residence is a luxurious holiday getaway with a variety of rejuvenating amenities and a clubhouse along with a restaurant and business conference facility. All this will be built on a 20-acre land with a stream flowing through the site, which will be conserved by building a dam. Salient features include en-suite bedrooms with fine finishes and fittings, frequently asked questions involving use of logs, a new concept in building, include durability. Many would wonder the lifespan of log homes and their permanency survival in a tropicalized country like ours. Log homes have survived up to 150 years in the European countries. Obviously, like all normal homes, one must take care, and maintenance is always essential in keeping your home to an acceptable standard. Cost of insurance. Insuring a log home is just like insuring any other ordinary house. By installing sprinklers, fire sensors and alarms, fire extinguishers, and all other measures safeguarding a house against perils that can befall any other property, you substantially reduce the premiums to be paid in insuring a log home. Skills and experience. We do acknowledge that the log homes technology is a specialized area in construction. We are, however, aware of one developer here in Kenya who has done an immense and incredible work in developing log structures and has brought log specialists from Finland to assemble the structures and with the help of local construction workers. With training and sufficient induction, he has succeeded in training the workers to carry out the job independently and with utmost effectiveness.
What stood out here is the tranquil environment built using an innovative concept with exquisite architecture. Green is the new it. We shift to thicker greens golf resorts. What is different is the mature green areas, tarmac roads, fairways and water reservoirs, a clubhouse to relax with your friends, and the golf course for the game spirit.
Greens development is a luxury golf estate, only 30 minutes drive from the Nairobi CBD, with an excellent infrastructure network comprising of villas and apartments. Phase 2 of the Thika Greens is the project's flagship development, offering around 800 residential serviced plots set in a landscaped environment in which the central feature is a splendid 18-hole championship golf course. This phase hosts other major constituent projects that include the luxury resort, hotel, retirement village, shopping mall, and a business park.
Next, we recap on High Grove Homes, dubbed as the Beverly Hills of Nairobi, a spectacular modern development located in Lower Kabete. What is unique here is elegance fused with sophistication, unforgettable.
High Grove Village is a premium luxury development located in one of Nairobi's most scenic suburbs, Lower Kabete. This 17-acre estate consists of 24 houses with plinth area from 590 square meters to larger 850 square meters. Each home has been attentively positioned to maximize the views of the forest, stream, and valleys. In addition to the homes, the estate is also home to a leisure center, a multi-cuisine restaurant, clubhouse, and a swimming pool, further adding to the extravagance of the estate. Each house is uniquely designed with 5 bedrooms, all en suite. Common amenities: kitchen fully fitted with cooker, microwave and oven, pantry and utility area, spacious dining area, large living room area, high ceilings, large windows and wooden floors, jacuzzi and steam bath, 24-hour security guards, borehole, provision for generator, inverter, and alarm system. Other features include carport for up to 6 cars, balcony, mature landscaped gardens, electric fence, and dobe area.
Let's revisit the Paddocks, a stunning property with prestigious designs. What stands out is the impeccable rustic architecture, bringing lavish lifestyle in a gated community.
The Paddocks, Karen, is conveniently located on 3D Lane, 16 kilometers southwest of Nairobi city center, and comprises of 10 rustic homes within a gated community, with first-class facilities offering a superior lifestyle. The accommodations include, on the ground floor, 1 guest bedroom ensuite, spacious lounge, fitted kitchen breakfast area, study room, large terrace with open fireplace leading to the gardens, and 2 detached servants' quarters. On the first floor, 1 master ensuite bedroom, 3 bedrooms and a family room with a fireplace, and large open terrace with railing overlooking gardens.
Lastly, let's look at Green Park Homes, a unique lifestyle development with a perfect mix of timeless beauty, spectacular greenery, offering the best of country living.
Located on Stony Athi, directly off Mombasa Road, Green Park Estate is only a 50 minutes drive from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and 5 minutes from Mulolongo town, where one can find all the major banks and shopping amenities. Green Park Estate, which is now on its phase 5, consists of picturesque homes, highly secure gates, good roads, great recreational facilities and exclusivity. The perfect community to raise up your kids. The houses come in 4 different design types: quarter villas, bungalows, maisonettes and super bungalows, all stylishly and elegantly built with refined finishes. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, spacious open-plan kitchens with a separate pantry, doby area with provisions for washing machine, entry hallway with a visitor's cloakroom. Master bedroom ensuite with a sliding door leading to the balcony, beautiful bathroom cabinets, a bathtub, shower, vanity sink, spacious wardrobes, large windows, ensuite detached DSQ. Salient features include water filter system, private garden and the backyard of approximately 7 by 12 meters. Cabro paved parking spaces for 2 cars, lush gardens, convenience store, facilitates shopping for basic household items.
This year, we had a conversation with KRA on the implication of the residential income tax. Let's catch that next.
Rental income taxation has been there with us for a long time. In the recent past, we've noted quite a huge development in the real property sector, but looking at that, we have not seen a commensurate growth on the tax on the sector. So in the year 2012, we set up a unit to try and see that compliance in the sector is enhanced. In other words, what we're doing is to try and enforce compliance on those landlords who are not complying before. But otherwise, the law has been there for a long time. We remember that when we started this exercise, many people thought that Kenya Revenue Authority was actually introducing a new tax. That was not correct. The tax has been there in the law, except that people were not complying as would have been expected with that law. So long as one receives rental income, there is nothing like a ceiling as such. What is there as protection for the lower income earners is the personal relief that we have had before. Everybody is entitled to a personal relief. Now, any amount of income that would bring a tax equivalent to that personal relief then would have been exempt from that tax. But it's not an exemption as such, it's a personal relief. The tax law protects the lower rental income earners, not necessarily on the rental side only, but in all other sectors of business, employment, even you, I'm sure you get that personal relief. It protects you, your lower level income from the tax.
Knowing that we have property across the country and some areas are very hard to really find, how are you getting the statistics and who has paid and who hasn't paid? What mechanisms have you put in place?
Kenya Revenue Authority has got many ways of getting people. These days we have electronic database. So we have the PIN. People come and register with Kenya Revenue Authority. Once you register, you're in the Kenya Revenue Authority database. How we evaluate the potential that is there is first by seeing what is going on. You look around you, you see developments all over. So we can see that. Then I think there are also government agencies with the information on whatever sector of the economy you want to deal with. We get information from there. We have the local authorities, I mean the county governments, they approve developments. When you want to put up a building, you'll have to get approvals from the various government agencies, and we can get information from there. So that way we are able to determine the potential that is there.
Should a landlord ignore to pay the tax, what are the penalties in place?
We have various penalties. The law specifies very punitive penalties. If you don't file your return, for instance, or you file late, then we have the Tax Procedures Act now, which was enacted in 2015. You will be charged 5% of the tax that was due under that return, or 20,000 shillings, whichever is the higher. So it is there. But going beyond that, other measures that are provided in the law, like if you have, you're a defaulting landlord or a taxpayer generally, the law allows the commissioner to attach a bank account, send an agency notice to your bank accounts, your non-bank accounts. Then they are supposed to pay us the equivalent of the tax that is due from you. We can go beyond that. The law allows also restraint of movable properties of a taxpayer. We can come to your premises and take your cars, your vehicles, any movable property that we can lay our hands on. I mean, the commissioner can lay his hands on. Then they can be auctioned to recover the taxes. But these are extremes. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go to that extent. We expect that the public, the landlords and any other tax-paying individual or company will be able to understand the sense of the need to be compliant with the tax issues. The present day Kenya Revenue Authority is different from the past Kenya Revenue Authority. Things have changed. We are doing it differently from what used to be there. The days when Kenya Revenue Authority was like a feared dragon are long gone. We trust you first, that you'll tell us the truth. And then we want to facilitate you to be able to comply before we can go to enforcement. Enforcement is a last resort measure. We don't expect to go there many times.
Thank you so much for your insight. Thank
you very much.
Coming up, the 4G journey and experience.
A lot of SIM replacement for customers moving from the 3G to the 4G. The people who are in the 4G areas, they are very happy with the speeds. When they want to download issues, upload, send their report or something, it is actually very fast. That's the feedback we are getting, yes. They are happy. We are actually offering 4G free SIM swaps, and it's coming bundled with 4GB. At Safaricom Sarit Center, we receive all the customers. From that customer who is coming for the SIM replacement to the customer who is coming to buy that high-end phone. That is the iPhone 7 Plus. So we take care of all these customers without discrimination. And we have very good service. We have people who are taking care of these customers, personalized services, that you come and actually you feel someone has listened to you, someone is giving you solutions to the issues that brought you here. Moving from the 3G SIM to the 4G, which we call SIM replacement, it will take maximum of 3 minutes, which is a very short time. And that time we've done the replacement, we've actually activated for you the M-Pesa, and you're good to go. It is very seamless because the staff here are professional and they understand exactly what they're supposed to offer. We have a phone that is very affordable, pocket-friendly, 4G. There's a Samsung currently which is going for 5,999. We have enough staff who will be helping these customers who come. Once you do you purchase a phone, that is, you are coming from a 3G phone to a 4G, we'll actually do the replacement for you. For the parents who have families, they have children they would like to use internet. We have a device that is the big box, which is very, very good for homes where they just connect and then it can be shared. Wi-Fi can be the source of Wi-Fi in the house, and it's 4G, so the speeds, I guarantee you the speeds are good. You'll get it at Safaricom, yes, and it is very affordable. 4,999 and comes with 3 GB for the first time. In addition to the internet, you get the free-to-air television channels, with the big box. I actually have, I use it, and it's very clear.
Going to get hurt. I'm doing my best, bro. You need to remember that chapo day with mom, remember? Let me send you a video. But I can't wait. You have it. Watch it.
Let's come together as a team and fight for this club. Make sure that we are able.
What?
Don't wait. Do things faster. Do things Safaricom 4G.
It only takes a few seconds to shift to 4G network, and you too will enjoy fast internet connectivity. Visit any Safaricom shop and get connected. On the accessory spot, we revisit charming interior decor tips. First, poof furniture is a great way to add color, pattern and texture to your home. Take a peek. Poofs are an essential fashion item for home decorators. Here are some chic ideas on how to use poof furniture to add character and style to your home. Poofs are a great way to add pattern and texture to a room and can be used in so many different ways. Place 2 or 3 poofs in the middle of your family room to serve as coffee tables. You can also use it as a tabletop, an instant place for your snacks. Poofs can be used in your child's room as well to add a touch of playfulness and color to the room.
Under a sofa table or console, place a pair of poofs beneath a table in the entry or living room. They add a visual aspect to your room, especially if you play around with colors. You can also pull it out if you need extra sitting space. Used as a footrest, poofs make great accent pieces for your home furnishing. Since they come in different shapes and sizes, you can place it in front of the sofa or chair to make a good footrest. You can use it as a chair to complement your dressing table. In the home office, if you need additional display or reference, keeping a poof near your desk makes work and reading materials easier to access. adds color to your space. They can be used to bring a pop of color to any room without replacing the main furniture items. This is because it comes in different colors, textures, patterns, and weaves. You can be able to choose the fabric that goes with your space.
Lastly, the fireplace, creating the perfect ambience for family and friends. Catch that next. Let me start off with different types of fireplaces ideal for your interiors. The common and most used fireplace, the stone fireplace. Stone fireplaces are the best solution with their rustic charm and their ability to make their surrounding cozier. Their traditional look is attractive and brings nature in your comfortable home. It also works with any type of furniture.
Other unique and easy-to-use fireplaces include electricity-powered fireplaces. These are mostly portable, offering instant ambience of a traditional fireplace experience. All you need to do is plug in and enjoy the warmth and realistic flame of the fireplace anywhere in your home. Spark Modern Fireplace. This is an aesthetic gas fireplace designed to make a statement. Bold, simple, and modern are its basic descriptions. It is a wonderful addition to any contemporary home, and it can do without a hearth or chimney. This means the fireplace needs prior masonry work to allow for installation. Direct vent fireplace. This fireplace is 5 times more efficient than the traditional ones that rely on firewood or coal. Worth noting is that this fireplace does not require a chimney, meaning no prior masonry work for installation is required. It can be vented directly through a wall or roof.
After the break, the epic highlights of 2016 continues with a conversation on fascinating home ownership stories. Don't go away.
The Upmarket Homes Expo 2017 is the inaugural event for high-end property. The Upmarket Homes Expo promises to deliver new concepts and ideas for the property industry. The expo will be held at the Hub Karen from the 24th to the 26th of February 2017. Be a part of this expo to do business, showcase signature properties, and meet future clients. Book a booth now.
Welcome back. Let's hear from Kenya Power on convenient locations we can now pay our electricity bills within our neighborhoods. One of the other things we are finding is a lot of people are telling us that, must I pay my electricity through your banking halls because it's very full, especially at the end of the month. But also, if I pay via M-Pesa, sometimes it takes longer for you to confirm that you've received. What's your take and how can you make this process easier for us?
What we have done in the previous years is that now we have introduced what you call the Easy Pay partners. Actually, we don't encourage people to come to the banking halls to pay because it jams the banking halls. We want to have the banking halls for customers who are complaining about either they don't have their electricity or they were disconnected. So the customers I want to see the banking hall. So we've got quite a number of Easy Pay partners whereby you can pay your electricity from, and they're either offering prepaid services or postpaid. Let's start with the one that everyone knows, and that is M-Pesa. Whereby if you're a prepaid customer, you'll go to your M-Pesa, go to your pay bill, and then you're going to put the pay bill number, which is 888-880. Then from there, it's going to ask you for your account number, which you're going to put the account number. Then it's going to ask you for the amount. You'll put your M-Pesa PIN and it will send. What has happened is that currently the delays have reduced by almost 95%.
Really?
Yes.
If you're paying through M-Pesa?
Yes. A good example, I just bought tokens today. It took me less than a minute. So it has reduced by less than 95 minutes because of the system integrations we've been working on. You can also pay through Airtel Money. So it's the same process again. When you go to postpaid customers, again, we tell postpaid customers, because they are the ones who are the original people who got electricity. Yes. And they're the ones who believe that if you pay through the phone, it will never hit their account.
Yes, I know. We are very old-fashioned.
Very old-fashioned. In fact, most times the postpaid customers prefer either sending their messengers with a check or sending cash to the banking hall. Yes. Again, we are saying there's a way you can pay using your M-Pesa or your Airtel Money. But over and above that, you've partnered with quite a number of banks where you can pay for your electricity. So there's Standard Chartered, there's Equity Bank, there's Barclays Bank.
So if I walk into Barclays Bank,
yes,
in the banking hall, I'm able to deposit my electricity payment.
Yes. There's Posta, there's DTB, who has just joined us recently. So we encourage guys, since you send guys to the banking halls, in main banks, why can't you just go pay for your electricity there? And they also have dedicated counters that help in those payment of bills. Then we also have what you call super vendors. Super vendors are partners who have integrated with the system, and so they're able to get what you call agents. You've seen that you can have agents in M-Pesa,
yes,
who are able to offer services of token buying. Yes. So they're the same kind of thing.
So it's like the agents of the bank, where I can get a service in the rural area from an agent.
Exactly. Okay. So one of the biggest ones we have is PDSL. There's one who's called Sivens. Sivens, their machine, actually you've seen it in most outlets, is green, and you just buy like an ATM. So again, we are increasing our super vendors in the market, so that now every point you look at and every touch point you look at, you can be able to get
access to payment. If I want to pay, or if I want tokens, I can have access to all this.
Exactly.
Martha gets up early for another working day. Nakama Tony, she has to make her way. Huko Kisumu, the nets are almost ready. Kazi kwenye lines is going real steady. Now huko Pwani, there's business to be done, both for Mama Amina and for John. Ingawaji wakati mwingine, things don't always work out the way we want them to. Tunajua just how hard it is to work in the dark of night. But the future's looking brighter, of that you can be sure. Popote ulipo nchini Kenya na chochote ufanyacho, you can be sure Kenya Power is there. Working hard, just like you. Kenyans supply the energy. We supply the power.
Connect with Kenya Power and have all your questions answered. Next, home ownership journeys with different stories to tell. Some are smooth and others are bumpy. Today, we recapture how Mweni built her dream home. Interesting. Building a home is one of the biggest decisions we make financially and emotionally.
Yes.
How did you start the journey?
At some point, my husband and I felt that the combined rent that we were paying for our houses, because we were not legally married then, so we were living in two different homes, was actually enough for us to put towards owning our own home. My husband also works in a place where they have a very, very good facility for owning homes with one of the leading mortgage suppliers, meaning that they get loans at a very friendly interest rate. So we started discussing that we need to own our own home, and we sought advice from a few of our friends who actually already owned homes. One already owned a home in this particular area. We sought advice from the mortgage supplier, who was very good to us, and we went for it.
How did you pick the architect, the construction team, the engineers, the contractor?
Picking the architect was a very interesting thing, because I have this friend of mine called Carol. Carol had bought a home somewhere in Lavington, and I just loved the design of the home. I thought to ask her who her architect was, and she actually gave us the name of the architect of that house. His name is Peter Opon. So we met Peter, we gave him an idea of what we wanted, and the first step was to bring Peter to this plot. The plot, I don't know if you've noticed, is highly slanting.
Yes.
Even if you look at the design of the house, when you're entering from the front, you come to the ground floor, but you actually still go down to the entertainment area, which is a basement. When we brought Peter upon here, he understood our vision, that we don't want to start filling soil up and having a flat house. Let's work with the land the way it is slanting. So he gave us a plan. My husband made a lot of changes as we went along. In fact, there are times I would come here and give up because I left a door on the left, now it is on the right, and what have you. When it comes to the contractors, we started out with a contractor who I shall not name, but within a short period we actually found out we were just wasting money. And maybe that is the interesting part of our home.
Yes.
Because after that we did away with the contractor. And that was at a very initial stage of constructing this home. So we got ourselves a very good foreman who was referred to us by friends that he's done a few homes here and there. And we actually started working with the foreman, with my husband acting as a contractor of this home. So we just assembled a team of the so-called
Construction team, but not your typical high-profile team, because we were very involved in the construction ourselves. So I would say that in constructing a home, you actually just need very, very good fundis, people who know how to construct a home. And it's important that you actually ask for the few projects they've done and go and see for yourself. Yeah, you don't have to spend all the little money that you have on contractors and what have you. I'm not saying they're not important, but there are very many ways of building a home without using very expensive people. Next, let's hear Andrew's story on his home ownership journey. Andrew, when did you decide that you wanted to own your home?
The journey started way back in 2013. And around that time, this estate was under construction. So me and my wife kept on coming here time and again, because we have brothers who stay around. And we used to admire these houses. Every weekend we'd come, just look at the houses, go to the show house, then go back. And then we look at our finances, we look at our position, we say, wow, this is a nice place to live in. But again, at that time, we were not able to afford. But the more we kept on coming, the more we had the drive and the inspiration to work really hard to, try and find ways of affording. Now, one time I came on a Sunday afternoon, I met Dahir.
The developer? The
developer himself now. So when we came over with my wife, he took us around, saw the number of houses, the concept, we loved the concept. The idea of a servant quarter and then the 3-bedroom was an amazing concept. So we thought to ourselves, hey, let's go back to the drawing board and look at our finances. All the way up to 2014, still we were just coming to admire, and then we go back. Now in 2013, we came and told Dahir, tell us your terms. What are the terms? I work for a bank. And as a staff, I qualify for 100% financing.
Wow.
But Dahir demanded 20% deposit. At that time,
Which was a tall order.
That was a tall order for me then. And remember, Dahir started selling these houses at 6.5, I think.
Yes.
So they went to 6.8.
Yes.
They went to 7,
7.5.
then 7.5. In fact, I have a colleague of mine who stays across who bought it at 7.5. I bought it at 8.3, simply because of time.
Yes.
So I looked for this deposit. I had a car, a very beautiful car then. So I went to my brother and I told my brother, I need money and I need money urgently. So one of my brothers had liquid cash. So he told me, how much do you need? I told him, I'm selling my car. Would you give me $1 million bob and take up the car? He said, yes. So he gave me the $1 million. I looked for other cash. I paid Dahir the deposit. So I went to the bank and I applied for the full amount again, because the bank will definitely pay me the full amount. After the bank paid me, I went back to my brother. I told him, boss, I need my car back. He told me, do you have my $1 million bob? Yeah, I said, yes, I do. So I gave him back the $1 million. I took over the car. And that is how we came to own this house. And one thing I must say is that Dahir was very helpful. Because when we were coming into this house, we were expecting our first baby, Nathan. And then even before we paid the full amount, we asked Dahir, we want to move into this house by this time. We want to do some painting, we want to do some changes. Could you allow us to do those changes even before the full settlement? Because this is an undertaking from the bank. He said, sure, you guys join in, because I know in 2 months or 1 month you'll be expecting a baby. The paint needs to dry up completely before you can move in. So he allowed us, we came in, painted the house, did whatever we've done into this house. And somewhere in 2014, May, we moved in. So our baby was born in July.
Wow.
A month later. So the house was perfect. We moved in and here we are.
If you're thinking to buy a dream home or even invest in the sector, visit our offices and let us guide you. Thank you for watching the show. For your feedback and participation during the year, we wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas, have fun and rest well. Our goal as the Property Show remains to bring dream homes and ideal properties in great locations and in every price range, as well as advice on investment. Join me next Sunday as I discover new upcoming neighborhoods across Kenya. Remember to connect with me on our Twitter, Facebook and YouTube channels. Once again, Merry, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.